Hi there. So this is going to be a achievement run for Hearts of Iron 4, and my goal right here is the Made in China achievement, which is as Communist China, you have to have over at least 100 military factories, which will basically require us to conquer all of China. This is pretty hard to do, given that Communist China at the start of this game is pretty crap. We've got a single state, we've got 6 factories. We've got a whole bunch of terrible negative debuffs, but from this position, we are going to conquer all of China. Hopefully. This video is going to be totally unscripted, and I'm just going to be speaking my mind as we go. So for our first army, I'm going to assign Li Bao here, mostly because he has a high attack skill, but mainly because he's a mountaineer. And for our field marshal, we are assigning ourselves Lamau as the field marshal. We have 2 research slots. I'm going to get basic machine tools, which lets us build stuff faster, and I'm going to get modern rifles, which will do more damage. We have some civilian factories. We have no space to build any new factories, so let's start work on an airport, because hopefully we might have an air force eventually. We're going to be producing nothing but guns for the foreseeable future. And while I would normally suggest starting with a national focus, I am actually not going to go with a national focus quite yet, mostly because I want to justify a war on Shanxi immediately, which will cost us 25 political power, and you get twice as much political power if you're not doing a focus. And because we are in a huge rush, I'm not going to do a focus. So I'm going to click on this army, set a front line, and say I'd like to make a front line towards Shanxi. Our divisions are crap, and also crap, but this one is smaller, so we'll start training that. And turn on the speed, and the second we get 25 points of political power, I'm going to start justifying a war, and we'll also pick our focus at that point. 2, 3, 4, 6. Alright, so 13 days have passed. We can begin justifying a war goal, which will take 125 days. And for our first focus, I'm going to do the one that gets us political power. This is also the one that will lead us down the Maoism path. We have almost no resources. We have a tiny-ass army. But the one thing we do have going for us is all of China is technically core states of us. All of these states, in addition to being owned by the warlords, they're also core states of China and core states of Communist China. Meaning we don't have to suppress any of this, and as soon as we take over the state, we get all of the resources from that state, which is super, super awesome. But in order to do that, we have to expand super, 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 super fast. So as soon as our war goal is done, like even before we finish the war, we're going to be justifying on Zibidi Sanma, if that's how you pronounce it. I can't speak Chinese, I'm sorry. Rhineland has been demilitarized. I set the rest of the world as random, but it looks like it's going relatively historically. Go down agrarian socialism. And for our first 150 political power, I'm going to spend it on improved worker conditions to up our stability, because we're taking a penalty to stability due to this low popular support thing. And stability helps us in a whole bunch of different ways. Alternatively, I could have bought the infantry expert here, since we're going to war super, super, super early. But honestly, I'd rather the long-term buff. Our next 150 will probably be sent on either the infantry expert or the, where is he? Silent workhorse once we get rid of power struggles. Depending on which happens first. So our war, oh, they're cooperating with us. That's cute. 27th of May is when we're going to be declaring a war. Alrighty. Alright, we've got modern rifles now. Wonderful. So if we swap this is going to mean these are going to get produced less often, but they're better rifles, so the sooner we swap to them, the better. I want machine guns, and I'd also like concentrated industry, because we're only going to be producing rifles for most of this game. Alrighty, and almost done, 27th of May. I have no idea when Japan's going to attack us, but they will attack us eventually. Rectification campaigns. Our justification is done. Wonderful, so we're going to deploy that troop immediately. Put them on this wall. We're going to declare this war. We're going to immediately start justifying this war. So we have 120 days to win this war, because we are in a rush. I will tell these guys to expand immediately. In fact, I'm going to micromanage a few of these divisions to move as fast as possible and grab as much land as they possibly can. Boop, 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 boop. And you guys, you go up there, and you go over there. Because Shanxi is one of those countries where even if you grab all their cities, they won't surrender, because they have so much friggin' land. And there's like no cities here in China. So we are currently trying to just grab as many tiles as we possibly can. Generally, we also want to encircle divisions like this. The advantage of encircling is if you kill a division that you've encircled, then normally when you win a battle against a division, you just push them back. If you win a battle against a division you've encircled, then that division is destroyed, which is super awesome. So boop, 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 boop. That's what we want there. Generally, you want to be doing encirclements with, like, motorized or, like, mechanized or, like, fast troops. Unfortunately, we are China, so the only thing we have is guns and manpower. Now, that guy is grabbing all that. So that means you can go there, I guess. This is also giving us experience, which is good. Let's see if we can take out that guy. 150 political power. Let's hire the infantry expert, because we are now at wars. Do we have any troops that aren't doing anything? Nope, they're doing well. This guy is technically encircled. Those guys are encircled. That guy's going there. That guy's going there. We doing well. We're now questioning the sovereignty of the country next to us. All good. So I believe we're just going to need to wait and see. And just have to wait for these battles to finish. There we go. Cool, you grab that. Bang, bang, bang. And hopefully as soon as we take their capital, they should surrender. There we go. Got 960 rifles out of it. Those are going to be super early. Wonderful. Cornered no more. The Red Army once survived a state of what seemed like hopelessness. But since the long march since several years back, the tide has slowly turned. With significant territorial advances, our role as an underdog is the thing of the past. Having fought through this time of struggle, our desperation is now behind us. Mao Zedong has gone from guerrilla army leader to chairman. Long live the People's Republic. So we are justifying our war on the purple country over here. We'll put the army there. Gonna immediately start training more dudes. Because right now we don't need quality, we need quantity. If we have more men than the enemy has, then we are going to be winning. Alright, and rectification campaigns is done. Cool, let's do Maoism, which gives us stability, and makes our guns even cheaper to produce. Nice. And I'm going to deploy all these troops immediately ahead of time, which is not a good idea to do. Do not do this. The reason I'm doing this is because I want as many men on the front line as I physically can. Because if you'll see, they have some gaps in their front line because they literally don't have enough bodies to cover the whole line. And if we have more bodies than them, then we're going to succeed where they can fail. And we're in a debt for guns, though. We need steel, so let's buy that from our daddy Stalin, because he was going to be our main trading partner. We have space for military factory, so let's build a military factory. Once we conquer these, because again, all of this is core territory, so no guerrillas for us. We are the guerrillas. Alright, we're producing 10 guns a day. We are in a good position right now. We just need to expand super fast and basically wait for the Japanese to immediately declare war on us. So construction level 1 sounds good. And we will bring revolution to Shibidi Sanma. Alright, that war goal is done. We're going to grab them. I don't know if we're going to get Xinjiang here, but I'm going to try. If we can win this war in 120 days, we'll get them as well. That should be about as much as we can get. And apparently I disconnected our field marshal. Whoops. Let's give us charismatic. And our general just runs forward. Fast as he possibly can. Right now we're not doing any strategy. We are just mass waves charging the enemy, essentially. As glorious peasants do. And if nothing else, we're getting tons of army experience, which we can use to modify our divisions. Maoism is done. Cool, let's start work on land distribution to help with our low popular support. Could do war propaganda, but I'd rather save political power. So we are winning most of these fights, which is good. If I was a smart man, I would have had like a breakthrough army ready to exploit any holes in the front line. But I don't have any troops, unfortunately. Research slot, let's get faster research. I think we're going to break that cavalry division right there. And as soon as we make a hole in their line, then we can start running. There we go, there's a hole in the front line. Let us exploit it. And there's also a hole in the front line. Cool, walk that way. Alright, so you go that way. So again, I don't normally like micromanaging divisions like this. I'm just trying to expand as fast as I physically can. Right now, we're going to try and expand fast enough. I think they're going to cut us off. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really encircle divisions with infantry. Infantry are very slow. But we can occasionally. So let's do that. No, their cavalry's going to cut us off. Crap. What about that? And you push like that. Cool, alright. So, okay, we cut them off. That's good. And now their entire army cut off like this. Draft dodging. This is because we have a low war support. Damn it. Alright, pay raise for the enlisted soldier. And as soon as we get this, our war support is going to start going up. But since we're going to war super early, apparently people don't think we're going to be good enough to conquer the whole world. So you go for their capital, you just keep taking states. Actually, no, you go for that. You go there. You go there. Land redistribution. Let's do literacy programs, get ourselves a new research slot. Alright, we've overran those guys. Yeah, these guys are all encircled, so they will die. And then we can just, gallop forward. Grab all the undefended land. Yeah, you just walk over to their capital now. Draft forms prove effective. Cool. Stability and war support go up. Bang, bang, bang. Divisions encircled. Now we can go forward. Electronic mechanical engineering is done. Let's get more faster research. And so we have until... Oh, we have 2 more days. Honestly, I think we might be able to win, assuming they have no more troops. Yeah, that war goal is going to be valid for like 2 months. But we need to move fast. Move fast. Conquer. Grab land. There we go. They immediately gave up. Yoink. Cool. You guys go on the border with Xinjiang here. Yeah, we are communist blitzing right now. Didn't actually get any guns from them, sadly. We got 1 division. You go there. And how many divisions do you have, Xinjiang? 2 to 6. Cool, alright, so we should be able to win this war. Everyone get into position. But we need to go fast. Good, go. Play this war as fast as you friggin' possibly can. And just go fast. Don't care if we take losses, we just need to go fast. The faster we expand, the faster we are going to be able to turn around and smash Japan in the face. A research radio to help our divisions coordinate better. I got construction 1 done. Let's go down to construction 2. Yeah, so they have no divisions, and again, all of this is core territory, so we are immediately incorporating all this land into us. Unfortunately, most of it is like crap from the looks of it. Pastoral regions. But hey, it's manpower. Manpower is cool. Spanish Civil War just went 3 away. None of our concern. So again, I am just shitting out troops essentially right now. So I need as many troops as possible to fill in all these gaps. I want 24 divisions as soon as possible. I don't care if they're crappy, I just need them. And okay, we got 150 political power. Let's hire a silent workhorse to get us more political power. You go there, take their capital. Everyone keep pushing. You go down through the desert here. Yeah, all of this is desert, unfortunately. The supply is terrible. But hopefully this means we can steal all of their factories, steal all their resources, etc., etc. I don't know if there's money factories and resources here, but it's core states, so I'm going to take it. And oh boy, we have more room to build more factories. Cool, alright, build the next one over there. Ah, crap, alright, so this is the event that kicks off the Chinese United Front. That means Japan's about to invade us. So we will ally with the nationalists against the Japanese, meaning we now need to take out Xinjiang within the next 70 days or so. Or else they're going to join the Japanese faction. Hopefully they don't. Let's do permit opium trade, which does cut our political power down, but that extra consumer goods is super, super tasty. So I'm going to take that. And we took their capital. They are 82% of the way to surrender. We just need to grab more land. So go there, go there, go there. Get done with this war as quickly as you can. The Soviets want to send us volunteers to help fight fellow communists, sure. No, don't ask why Xinjiang is technically classified as communist in game. It's complicated. Let's just put it at that. There we go. Okay, we took them out. Got some guns. Yomp. Mine. Alright, so that is probably the best starting position we could possibly be in before the war, which is good. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Cool, so we will have a full army before the Japanese come knocking at our door. So ideally, I'd like to hold the Japanese here at Beijing. So I'm going to get Ambusher on our general. And can I get us any organization first? Sure. And again, I want to deploy these divisions as quickly as I possibly can. And luckily, as with Mass Assault Doctrine, I only need them to have 10% worth of training to immediately send them to the front lines. Cool, alright. There we go. This may cause slight supply problems. But it means we will be able to hold the Japanese right here, which will be awesome. And honestly, I think we're in a good... Yeah, we're currently full on guns. We have 700 spare guns. We got a full army of 24 with divisions of various levels of training. And we should be able to hold them here. That sounds awesome. Japan declared war on China. Wonderful. Alright. Let's move our... Yeah, we're on this front here. Yeah, they're calling us into the war. Sure, we'll join you in your war. And so that means we want to cover this whole front. Make a defensive line. But we're not going to be moving that line for a while now. National focus. Do I want stability, or do I want... Yeah, let's do Yunnan base area for infrastructure. Soviets want to help us? Sure. Cool. Alrighty. So we are now fighting the Japanese, and hopefully we can hold them at Beijing. No guarantees, but if we do, that'd be awesome. For researching, let's get second level of concentrated industry. Again, we're producing nothing but guns right now. 150 political power. I think we could... Something we could do. How many resources do we have? We don't have a whole lot in the way of resources. So what we could do is go from closed economy to free trade. Which means we'll lose all of our resources, but we are not producing much anyway. And we'll get a bunch of awesome buffs to like construction speed, factory output. Yeah, let's do that. Again, it may sound weird to go free trade as a communist nation, but honestly, if you have very little to export, might as well, and you get those, you don't lose a whole lot and get a whole bunch of buffs. So yeah, now our construction speed is only down to a -10 when it started at like -50. This is good. All right, and again, hopefully we can hold them here at Beijing. That would be awesome. They have tanks, which I don't like. Mechanical computing, construction. Let's do improved machine tools. And what's something else we could consider investing in? Bombers, sure. Let's invest in an Air Force. Eventually. And yeah, so we're having some minor supply problems here. But apart from that, looks like we're holding. Ooh, boy, and the rest of the Chinese gang is jumping in. Cool, alright. So honestly, even though it doesn't seem like we're doing anything, the fact that we're preventing them from moving, it just means we're doing our job, essentially. They're probably going to try and land some naval invasions, though, so shitting out a few more divisions wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. War bonds. Yeah, right now we're just waiting and progressing down our focus tree. And waiting for the Japanese to make a mistake. Skip all those focuses that let us create the Chinese United Front. Let us, yeah, it's actually, no, I want to go down to infiltration, so let us focus on China right now. There we go. We're upgrading all the guns of our divisions. Got like 5,000 spare guns in reserve. This is going well. We're at 100% war support. Slight problem with stability, but we're working on that. And yeah, the front has just paused, essentially, which is good for us. This means we're going to be gaining strength, and Japan is not. Yeah, because if they want to get rid of this Marco Polo Bridge incident, they have to escalate the war with China, and every time they do that, America over here gets more war support. Meaning that America is more likely to jump into the war, which is probably going to be when we want to do our big final push, once Japan is distracted. Alright, let's... And we're building nothing but military factories, which is not something good to do long term, but it's because once we take over China, we will be stealing their industry. And honestly, I'm tempted to just start training our divisions here, which sounds like a terrible idea, but because we have the nationalists here as well, yeah, sure, let's just train up our divisions. And I think the Japanese should be too scared to keep attacking. It's just like, hey, I see, like, the Chinese, they're all just sitting there and, like, lifting weights outside of their bunkers and, like, what's it called, just doing push-ups. Let's not attack. That sounds like a terrible idea. Alright, infiltration. This is the focus we need. Infiltration, this is the focus that lets us infiltrate nationalist areas and set up base camps and whatnot. War industrialists or alternative total mobilization. Also, we don't need the manpower, so total mobilization it is. And there we go. Now we are producing stuff. And we need -5%. Oh my god. We need -5% of our civilian factories because of how amazing total mobilization is. That's hilarious. Oh boy. We need so little factories. Oh my god. Let's do... Those are good. Let's invent artillery. Sure, that will be useful eventually. Because right now we're just saving rifles. I guess just, training our dudes just in Beijing. If you guys want me to get free trained troops, I'll take it. And also, yeah, maybe we should expand these troops a bit. So this is our, let's say, 10 width is what we want. And everybody convert to Tenwith. There we go. And modern tack bombers. There we go. I thought I found the Japanese training as well, and I was like, what? Alright, we're building tons of military factories, getting tons and tons of guns. Spanish Republicans defeated. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we're just waiting on a naval invasion. Right now, we're just training our troops up. Yeah, but it looks like the rest of the world is happening relatively historically, which I suppose helps us, because Japan going to war with China, or Japan going to war with America, does help us. Let's abolish the land rent to give ourselves some more stability, and to buy more steel from the Soviet Union. Alright, now we can do this nationalist thing. So, basically, we pick different states, we infiltrate them, and depending on the state, once we infiltrate it, at like low levels, it'll just blow up a bunch of stuff. At higher levels, the state will automatically flip to us. And ideally, we want to infiltrate as many states as possible. So that's why we're trying to have the nationalists hold Beijing, meaning as long as they're holding this area, they can. As long as the nationalists are holding this area, we can infiltrate it. And yeah, our manpower is going down because total mobilization. Honestly, we could have gone down to war economy, but sure, I'll take total mobilization. We are suffering minor attrition due to the fact that there are just so many dudes here. Yep. Alright, artillery. Let's start making artillery. That sounds like a good idea. Take some dudes off infantry and onto artillery. And I'm also going to start investing in heavy fighters. Normally I'd use regular fighters. However, because there's very few airplanes here in... Oh, do we have air superiority? What? Oh, it's because the Soviets have sent pilots over. Okay, I was like, when do we have air superiority? But yeah, because there's very few airports here in China, I want heavy fighters because they have the range. So let us continue infiltrating. Let's infiltrate Shandong. And let's do... honestly, I'd rather do even foreign investors here because that gives us free factories. Motorized, cool. Let's do... yeah, that's better infantry equipment. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, all of our divisions are now fully trained. This is helpful. Are continuing to shit out gear. Also good. We have things we can get. Get a war industrialist. That gets us military factories even faster. Sounds cool. And we're still infiltrating nationalist areas. Let's make more artillery. And eventually we will be able to give this artillery to our divisions. But yeah, right now we're just holding. And honestly, I'm happy to hold. Let's start making... that's all up to date. Computers, sure. Alright, so tactical bombers level 1. Gonna start making those. And once we research heavy fighters, we'll start making those as well. Because generally I don't want to push with pure infantry. But if I have to, I have to. But right now I want to get rid of all of these terrible debuffs. Like Red Army Weekend, that is bad. And the way we get rid of that is going down here. Invite foreign investors, that gives us more civvy factories. And let's infiltrate Henan again, or Hebei. There we go, more artillery. And how much will it cost to equip all of our dudes with support artillery? We need 288. Okay. We'll get that. 24 divisions are using this. Let's make this division. This will be our garrison division. Let's train a bunch of these, and these will be used to stop any Japanese naval invasions that happen. And we got the spare guns, so we're good. So this will be like our main pushing army, assuming we don't like get tanks or aircraft or anything else that helps us push. And this will be our defending against naval invasions, because Japan loves to navally invade. Because once they get like a foothold here, it'll be almost impossible to push them out. Alright, there's our heavy fighters. Oh, we haven't even invented support equipment. Dang. Alright. Heavy fighters. Cut back on those. Let's do... There we go. I think that looks like a good lineup. Now we need aluminum, though. So we'll buy that from the Soviets. Let's do more onto... more artillery. Alright, so let's put our stuff in our airport we made over here. Tactical bombers. In the air, let's say like 100 or so for now. We only have 3, but if we get 100, that'd be awesome. Let's start bombing northern China. Preferably in a way that helps us. Alright, we can't provoke Japan, we're already at war. Mobile warfare, this gives us 20% attack on core territory, sounds awesome. Let's do more infiltration. Alright, how about putting that artillery on? That'll cost... we'll make that soon enough. We're only down 45. So now starting the rollout of artillery. Which is... Oh god, that immediately caused supply problems, dang. Okay, that means we're going to go to Army Logistics, minus 8% attrition. Please tell me that helped. It did not. Crap. Okay, that means we need to fix infrastructure. Okay, so we have 4 infrastructure here. Let's do 3, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, that's what we want right there. So build infrastructure. Help supply our dudes. And less on artillery now that we've got it all built up. More on attack bombers and fighters. Because we don't want our guys starving. And they're attacking our... The nationalists have enough political power that they're attacking our bases. That's no fun. Support equipment, cool. Let's invent logistic companies, because we're having supply problems. Alright, all of our guys are trained once again. Alright, so where is the supply? It's up here, isn't it? Yeah, it's all up here, where there's not enough infrastructure. That gets rid of Red Army weekends, so let's do that. So we're building infrastructure right up there right now. Support equipment, computing machines. Up to date on that. Let's get better artillery. Let's do... That's all up to date. Computers are up to date. Air Force is up to date. Artillery will be up to date. Tanks. Sure, let's experiment with tanks. We're totally going to make tanks. We are building up infrastructure up here. Again, we're still taking that penalty from recovery from the Long March, but I don't think we can fix that for quite a while, at least until we proclaim the People's Republic. Alright, so if we build this, will this stop the supply problem? Mostly. Okay. Where's the problem now? Low supply. Where? It's Beijing. And there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. So, sorry. Okay, here's 21 divisions. Cool, you go here. You guys, where's a good defensive general? You're a defensive general. You guys, area defense. All along the coastline. Bang, bang, bang. Guanzi clique, you're in on this as well. So, communists, away! No, I want, yeah, area defense. I only want you guys to guard the coastline and naval bases. Damn it, I don't mean to keep clicking on the airport there. Division assignment mode, go! There we go. Don't need to deploy any more divisions. Alright, now we can start throwing our regular Air Force out there. 21 heavy fighters. Ba-bang. If you're out there, throw up. Air superiority over there. This is going well. Don't have any space to build any more factories, unfortunately. Where do we want to build our last military factory? Bombers. And we need to import stuff. So, rubber from Malaysia. Aluminum from Big Daddy Stalin. We are holding them here. We are preparing to attack. They are attempting naval invasions. We are going to be able to push them the heck out. They have landed there, which I dislike. But we'll push them out. Yeah, now Nationalist China is coming here to defend. That's good. People's Liberation Army, wonderful. Bulgaria is in the Axis. Let's keep infiltrating. Ba-bang. Alright, so port guards. That's good. So soon we will be able to push with these guys. Ba-bang. 3, 4. Alright, we'll keep building infrastructure if we can't build factories. Yeah, we can't. We have no room for any factories because all of this is like mountainous desert is what we own. China still owns all the urban areas. But infrastructure is not a bad thing. Infrastructure helps us with supply. Speaking of stuff that would help us with supply, I think I'm going to go down from service by requirement down to extensive conscription, just because of all the debuffs we're taking here. Let's get rid of those. This will lower our manpower a bunch. We'll only be at 2% population, but we should be fine. I don't think we need the 2 million odd spare manpower right now. Okay, so supply problems are getting solved, though. This is good. Interwar artillery. Let's go to construction 3. Oh, another naval invasion. They are blocking that. Bros, go help. You guys go over here. Help defend against this. Hopefully they don't take that port. Are you defending it? Let's reinforce. Really don't want them to take this port. You guys push that way. Logistics company. What we really need is engineer companies to help us entrench better. You guys go there. Defend that port. Any other nearby communities? Yeah, you defend that port as well. We do not want them to land here. Definitely, definitely not. Alright. Really do not want them taking this port. I'm going to take these divisions over here and move them up into this port. I think we need garrison. We need more dudes. Alright, so let's train more of these guys. I really don't want them getting a foothold in regular China. That would be bad. People's Liberation Army. Let's do this, because that'll get us more stability. Ah, crap, they're moving out. I don't like that. Go in there, defend the city. We'll be over in 11 days. Crap, crap, crap. Great War tanks, I do not need you right now. Better industry. Yeah, if we can prevent them from taking this port, then they're going to just starve to death. There we go. Oh boy, alright. So these guys did not take a port, meaning they're all about to start starving. Which sounds awesome for us. There we go. Goodbye, Japanese divisions. Bang, bang, bang. Nice. Going well. Crap out another 13 divisions. Put them on the garrison duty. The more guys we have on garrison duty, the better. And main force, still starving slightly, but we're working on that. Working on getting the infrastructure up. So this is level 5 infrastructure, all this is level 5 infrastructure. The only divisions who are starving are the ones down in nationalist Chinese territory. Awesome, okay, so we are in a good position right now. We have aerial superiority. We are bombing the crap out of the Japanese. We have a good army. They're all fully equipped, they're all trained, they all have artillery. Our things keep getting attacked, but we're working on it. And we're also defending the coastline, which is good. Molotov Ribov Pack, military intelligence, so central security for the stability. And 101, we can get a Prince of Terror. That's not going to help us in the current situation. Still can't build any new factories. I guess we're going to keep working on infrastructure then, huh? We got a bunch of guns, we got a bunch of artillery. Let's start working on support equipment. Let's start working on motorized. Those are things we're going to need eventually. Naval invasion in northern China. No, there isn't, buddy. No, there ain't. Now we have a lot of troops here able to reinforce. They're trying to land, and we're saying, no, you cannot. Really hope they don't take this port, though, so I'm going to have to move those guys there. Otherwise, they will take the port, which would be bad. Ah, damn it, they took the port. Alright, well, that means we need an actual army. So let's say you guys. Actually, better idea. So duplicate this. Let's make these into, like, proper fighting divisions. Infantry, infantry, infantry. Can't even make logistics companies in them. Okay, this will be our fighty boys. How many of these can we make? 20. Nice. Oh boy, we will make those then. That will be our main fighting force. 150 political power. Let us get a popular figurehead for the stability. And we even have aerial superiority in the region. Nice. Let's fly them over here so they can cover the whole area. All good. Construction is done. Let's do advanced machine tools. Yes, our planes are definitely making an impact. They've landed 20 divisions in this port. Oh my goodness. Push them out. This will be our main fighting force. You guys all done. You will be commanded by Chen Yi under you. And your job is to push these 21 divisions out. Free civilian factories. Can we make more? No, we can't. Cool. Guess what that means? More infrastructure. Engineering companies, that's good. Let's get better logistics companies, which we'll need eventually. More infiltration. So these guys are like proper divisions. They aren't like 10 with nonsense. I'll join the Allies. We got our stability up. Mission to the Soviet Union. Sure, let's do that. Say hi to Stalin. Actually, I think our divisions are able to push these guys out just as is. Because they landed like 20-odd divisions here, which is ridiculous. Yeah, you guys keep doing that. Concentrate industry. Let's do modern rifles, sure. Okay, so now we are artillery bombing these guys. There we go. 18 divisions. No, my good sir, you are encircled badly. And yes, you are in a city, but we are currently reducing that city to rubble. And just destroying these divisions. Dang, alright. Oh boy, alright. Oh, okay, so that's gonna be a nope. Blam, blam, blam. Please get out of this city. Yeah, there was like 20 divisions in there when we started. Now there's none. That's amazing. Alright. So you guys are eating tons of supply, though. So I'd like to equip you guys with logistic companies. Boop. You guys also going to need you to fall back to, like, this area until we need you again. Again, eating tons of supply. There we go. You guys all good? Cool. You guys all good? Cool. Oh boy, alright, so we are doing well. 555. Building up our infrastructure. Oh, apparently we don't need as much steel anymore. Cool, let's stop importing too much. We can throw more heavy fighters in the air? Absolutely we are. Ba-bang. Things are going well for us. Warsaw is dead. Doesn't affect us. We can continue to infiltrate Heebie-Jeebies and Xi'an. Can we build factories yet? We can! Oh boy. I think I want to build a civilian factory right now, because that will help us with our industry after this war. And you guys seem you're confident, so you want to do a general offensive? You do? Oh boy. We're going to take advantage of this. You guys feel confident in a general offensive. Actual troops, go here through our good infrastructure land, and let's start pushing. I think this is purely due to our massive aerial superiority right here. We're bombing the crap out of their troops. Alrighty, this is good news. Skip. Yeah, Soviet Union, do you want a non-aggression pact? Thank you. You want to send us stuff? Awesome. That will bypass this focus. Ba-bang. And for the next focus, we need to buy tanks from them. We need 75% opinion of us. So, improve relations with the Soviet Union. Please get to 75. Can I have military access? Will that make you like us? It will. Cool. Alrighty. Let's buy Soviet tanks. Alright, we are actually pushing the Japanese. I did not expect to do this in 1939. Interesting. Alright. No, we are making our offensive. Our good troops are making their way in, and we'll start pushing them as well. This is good news. General offensive is going well. Artillery divisions are going well. The attack has stalled slightly, I've noticed. Mostly due to a lack of supply. Alright, if you guys aren't 100% confident in yourselves, don't attack. And attack very carefully, and only when you know you're going to win. Logistics companies 2. Let's do more entrenchment, and let's give our crappy divisions over here engineer companies, meaning they can entrench better against Japanese naval invasions. Yeah, you guys aren't winning right now, so stop attacking. However, our supply is not an issue right now because of all that awesome infrastructure we built, which is good news. We've got total area superiority over northern China. This is good news. This is helping us. We can even throw more tactical bombers up there. Nice. All right. Let's throw more tactical bombers up there. Boop. And, all right, those are all up to date. Improved artillery. Sure, sounds cool. There we go. Let's get army regrouping, army morale, military theorist, army regrouping, sure. And I heard the naval invasion sound. Sounds like, oh boy, it looks like they landed. Is that a port? No, but Shanghai is a port. Dang, alright. So they're going to try and take Shanghai, are they? Well, I'm not a fan of that, so you guys move over there. You guys come down here. And where is it? Yeah, you guys are the firefighting brigade. Because you guys are the dealing with problems brigade. You guys get off of that front. Come down to Nanjing. Come deal with this problem. And I don't want them to take Shanghai. That would be really bad. Yeah, that's our main front. These guys are coming down. Please don't lose Shanghai. Alright. World War II is World War IIing. You guys go there, blast them. Really don't want you to take Shanghai. Please defend. Damn it. Alright, they took Shanghai. That's bad. Now they can bring in reinforcements. Hopefully we can blast them out of the water before they have enough time to do that, though. Because again, all these guys are artillery divisions. And we have no fuel. Damn it. Alright, we have no oil. Alright. Soviet Union, please give us oil. Sounds cool. Alright, so... And also, oh, they have air cover. That's where all their planes went. Oh boy, alright. Hi, Air Force. Down here. Over there. There we go. There we go. Okay, we have aerial superiority. That should make the fight easier to win. Air superiority does, or we're fighting for air superiority. Air superiority basically reduces the defense of enemy divisions, and if you have close air support, you're going to directly do damage to enemy divisions, which is awesome. We are winning this fight, though, which is good. We bought tanks from the Soviets. Let us hire a Soviet designer. There we go. Green means aerial superiority. Means we should be able to punch them out of Shanghai. We're actually winning this fight against this tank, funny enough. Okay, there we go. We have room for more factories, so let's take advantage of that. Doot. I'm trying to build in the areas with the high infrastructure first. Alright, let's see how this fight is going. Soviet Union is Soviet Unioning. We are now losing this fight. Alright, modern guns. Let's do modern fighters. We are winning that fight, though. Oh, no, we're winning both fights. Cool. Oh, it's because the Menjiang divisions are defending, not actual Japanese divisions. Cool. Alright, and let's take Shanghai. Bang, bang, bang. Lots of artillery shells falling on Shanghai, possibly killing thousands of innocents. But all good. Are you not pushing forward for whatever reason? No, push. There we go. Now we took Shanghai, so 13, 14, 16 divisions on this tile right here are about to just get Thanos snapped out of existence. RIP! Oh boy. That's why we have these guys. These are the firefighter divisions. Oh boy. Also, yeah, on that note, we should probably start naming our armies to keep track of them. So this army is going to be called Frontline. This army is our Coast Guard. And this army, being the actual defending troops, is our firefighters. And alright, now let's upgrade our divisions even further. So these are the defending divisions. They're just shovels. For our main divisions, let's give them logistics and engineers. And for our firefighter divisions, let's also give them engineers. Sure. Well, they're just going to go back here to central China. Naval invasion apparently down here. I don't see one. Maybe it's the one we just dealt with. Alright, so train the firefighters. Northern China, we have aerial superiority. Let's fix that. And they're saying there's going to be a naval invasion here. I don't see it. And main attacky army. Okay, if this front is static, let's take advantage of that. And train up our new dudes. And, oh my god, we don't even have enough infantry equipment. Oh my god, alright, so deploying that firefighter brigade literally drained all of our infantry equipment. Dang, oh boy. Alright, so let's cut back on this. Let's start making more infantry equipment. I was wondering why we weren't able to infiltrate anything. Yeah, we need like 500 infantry equipment to do these decisions, and we're currently in a deficit around 5,000 infantry equipment. Dang, alright, so that explains that. So I guess, okay, let's not do anything major for a while. Let China take the brunt of this. And let's just build more infantry equipment, I guess. And also, it's been about an hour, so I'm going to call this video right here, because it's about 9 o'clock at night, and I'm feeling tired. But okay, we are in a good position for our achievement run. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow.